Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay back at it again, and today we got types of people to avoid at school by my dog Rody. You already know what the deal is, man. Follow me on Jay's here and Jay's there. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep growing, let's keep getting better. Without further ado, let's get right into this video.
Do you remember going on school field trips as a kid and some kid's mom would be chaperoning?
I remember that, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, it's because schools don't have no staff members. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, that's why they was there.
Teachers needed extra help to supervise the students, but you're not the teacher, you're not my mom, so why do I have to listen to you? I wasn't even a bad kid, so I
because of authority and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
Rarely had any altercations with the chaperones, but one time this annoying kid, Timmy's mom, told me and my friends to be quiet because we were talking in the back, and all I could think was, you're just some bitch named Susan with a lame son. But honestly, most chaperones were chill, but
yeah, I never had no issue with no chaperones. Now, if you saw another school at the, if you went on a field trip, you saw another school, bro, you were obligated by law to flip them off, bro. You saw them on the bus, you gotta flip them off, bro. Hit them with the bird, bro. Like, that's like, that is middle school, elementary school 101. If you ain't do that, you ain't live for real.
Let's be real, all of the annoying ones were moms. Like, shout out to all the moms out there, I'm looking for a MILF, but every dad chaperone I knew was like the coolest guy ever. The only problem I ever had with a dad chaperone was at 5th grade camp where the dad who was supervising our cabin had the loudest snore of all time. I averaged about 4 hours of sleep that week because man's sounded like a chainsaw. But honestly, bro, annoying chaperones are nothing compared to substitute teachers reading attendance. Now, some of you may be confused on why this is annoying, which means you're definitely white or have a really basic name, but all my ethnic peoples out...
My name... I don't think teachers really struggle with my name, bro. If you know me in real life, you know people pronounce my name like... They pronounce it two ways, I ain't gonna lie. They pronounce it either like the way my mom says it or like, you know what I'm saying, like how it looks. Right? However, I don't care. I really just don't care. Like, I'm so indifferent that I don't even mind it for real.
There definitely no...
I've definitely had my name butchered before. I ain't gonna lie, but shout out to all the people with strong ethnic names. You know what I'm saying? I feel for y'all.
Like listening to a substitute teacher butcher your name in front of the entire class, but then they always ask you how to pronounce it correctly afterwards, and you're sitting there for like 30 seconds in front of the entire class trying to get them to say your name right and pleading in your head for them to just move on. The worst is when your friends are in the class with you because you know they're going to be clowning you for the rest of the day, calling you the butchered pronunciation. This reminds me of my 9th grade PE class where the coach would call roll and he wouldn't even try. Like, he would just give up on the second half.
Yeah, don't even try me, bro. They're just, bro, don't even try to pronounce the hard name, bro. Just call me by my first 3 letters, bro, or the first 2. If my name is Nathaniel, just call me MP, bro. Just call me NT. Just call me something like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Half the names and trail off. Like, I had a friend named Tanzil, and the coach would be like, alright, is Tanzil here? And we were all in the back crying, laughing, because bro did not care at all. Yeah, we definitely roasted Tanzil for the rest of the day. And that brings me to the next person who's super annoying in school, and that's your best friend who's super annoying but is still your best friend anyways. I actually have a real life example of this that happened recently. You see, I frequently hoop with 2 guys who are still in high school. Let's call them Ben and JR. About a week ago, we were doing some runs at our local gym, and Ben had let's just say he had a Ben Simmons type day. He shot about 7 for 67, had 30 turnovers, and averaged 20, okay, now I'm gonna lock ins when we were playing. It was rough. A couple hours after I got home, I get a DM from JR, and he started sending me screenshots of the texts he was sending Ben. Now sit back and relax, because these are hilarious. I can't play right now, or at rec. Shut the fuck up. I'm genuinely tired of it. I fucking get it. I played ass. You played shit that one time when I was playing good at Carp. Did I say this much? No. So shut the fuck up. Put the fries in the bag, little bro. Yo. Shut up, bro. That joke is overused by you. Put the fries in the what? Up your ass. Shove it up your ass. I'm tired of it. Put the ball in the hoop.
Yo, this is masterclass of just dickery, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Now that right there is the sign of a healthy friendship.
That is definitely the male friendship where dude. Bro, I feel like most friend groups have those 2 dudes in the friend group who just talk the most smack to each other almost on a daily basis. They always wolfing and barking at each other. They may or may not have slapboxed or fought at one or more points, but they still homies though. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be that dynamic in the framework.
Nobody knows how to make you mad like your day one. Speaking of basketball, I played basketball on my middle school team, and man, there were some annoying kids on that team. Specifically, there was one guy who did literally everything wrong. Every time someone missed a layup in practice, our coach would make us run one extra lap after practice ended. Now, this kid would smoke every single layup. I'm actually convinced.
How you smoke an open layup? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, if you smoke an open layup, you trash. And if you do that hole again, oh yeah, step off the court. I'm talking, when I mean open, I'm talking about no one is guarding you. It is literally you, the ball, and the goal. Bro, just dribble that hole, parry it off the white square area, and it's in. It is not that difficult.
Put him on the team
look at this. If you do this, you ass, bro. Just get off the court.
Laps. On top of that, if someone didn't cross the line, the coach would blow his whistle and make all of us have to redo.
Oh my, bro. I did football, bro. I did football for 2 years in high school. My boy, when I tell you that, bro, let's say there's a bunch of lines on like the goal line, right? Coach says, all right, I'm going to need you to, you know what I'm saying, on the whistle, I'm going to need you to run 5. I'm going to need you to jog 5 yards, put your right hand down in the center of your body, right? Then I'm going to need you to run 5. Then I'm going to need you to run 5 to your right, run 5, run 10 to your left, and then run 5, and then run all the way until you get to the, like, let's say it's like the 30-yard line, right? Pro agility. And, bro, if one kid did not do what they needed to do, we doing it again. We would do that thing for our kids, like just time after time after time, bro. Because kids was not touching the line. They was doing the wrong hands. They won't sprint. Like, bro, I would be so mad. It's like, bro, just lock in for this one rep so we can get done with this shit, bro. Like, ain't nothing worse than you doing what you need to do and you got to run more because some nigga ain't locked in, bro. I swear to you.
The lap again. And this kid with his smooth brain would always miss the line. We're all running the same lap 3 times in a row, like, touch the line. Then when we finished sprints and it was time to drink water, this kid would take a solid 2 minutes at the fountain. And anyone who has ever done athletics knows the pain of waiting in that water fountain line after doing cardio with
That's why you gotta bring your own water. That's why you gotta bring your own water bottle.
On your knees, paused, exhausted, and considering if you should punch the kid in front of you who's taken more than 40 seconds drinking water. And it's always the kids that smoke the layup, don't cross the line, take way too long at the water fountain, that also are way too confident in the locker room and smell like dookie. Bro, nobody wants to see all that, and please start using deodorant. Also, what's up with some guys thinking the locker room was like a playground? When I was in the locker room...
Bro, niggas in the locker room, bro, niggas in the showers are so gay, bro. I swear to... Niggas in the showers, bro. I deadass seen a nigga, bro. I was in one of the locker rooms. I deadass seen a nigga slip and fall and eat shit. Because I think he tried to mess with one of the other dudes in the shower, and the other dude got mad, and he like socked him or something. I don't know, bro. Niggas be butt ass naked. Dudes be like, some dudes was twerking, bro. It was not a fun time in the locker room, bro. I swear, bro. It was not a fun time, bro.
I would try to get dressed and get out as quickly as possible, but you had some dudes slapping each other with wet towels, rap battling, eating. Bro, do that literally anywhere else. Do you remember Hot Cheetos girls? Honestly, they...
Hot Cheeto girls? I mean... They wild, but I don't think I've ever had beef with a Hot Cheeto girl. I mean, they annoying sometimes, but... You know what I mean? Sometimes they'll slide you some food, you know what I'm saying? They don't really smell bad. Like, I don't care. I'm indifferent to the Hot Cheeto girls, but if once they get loud, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they break the sound barrier. I swear to you.
They kind of get a bad rap, in my opinion. They never really bothered me, mostly because I barely...
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm indifferent to them. Like, some people say they're the worst things ever. I've never really had beef or been bothered by like a Hot Cheeto girl or that type of archetype. They usually leave me alone, you know what I'm saying? So I'm cool.
Ever interacted with them? The only time I was ever really annoyed by Hot Cheetos girls was in the morning because they were so...
Yeah, that's only in the morning, but like, once you on, like, bro, it's only in the morning, because, like, at that point, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's in the afternoon where everybody's already amped up and loud and, you know, all right, then I'm kind of different. But if it's early in the morning, you screaming, it's like, all right, relax, calm down. It's 8 in the morning. Let's just calm down, bro. Ain't nobody got the energy to be dealing with this early in the day.
Loud. Like, it's 8 a.m. I just hopped off the short bus, school bus, sleep deprived, and I'm trying to have this moment of peace before class starts. And then City Girl starts blasting, and I hear "Bitch, slay" from across the cafeteria. And then you see them eating their Funyuns or hot Cheetos for breakfast, laughing it up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Funyuns, all those chips is gross to me, bro. I'm not ain't gonna lie, bro. I've had Takis before. They're gross. Like, bro, I can't eat chips like that. It's like my stomach ain't built for those sugary stuff that, you know, all that chips and what, bro. It's just like, if like every time I eat them, if I eat too much, bro. One time I had too many powdered donuts, right? Bro, nigga, I dead ass was limp, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My body, bro, I felt like Mechamaru, bro. I was like, nigga, I was crippled, bro. It was not fun, bro. It was not a fun time. Damn, but nigga, play the video, nigga. Play the video, nigga.
Eyelashes and nails longer than your mom's text when you stay out too late. As annoying as they are, it's also kind of impressive that they have that much energy that early in the morning. It might have something to do with
it's fueled off caffeine from Starbucks and the uranium from the Cheetos.
$10 coffee that they've been sipping on with 200 grams of sugar, but I'm not one to judge. Well, that's not true. You know who really made me mad in school? Boring teachers. I'm actually going through a situation that's relevant to this right now. I'm taking 2 summer courses at my local community college, and the difference in my professors is night and day. My history professor is this old man who's like the most boring lecturer of all time. I'm literally falling asleep in his class, and then my English teacher is this super engaging former poet that's great at public speaking, and even though he gives out way more work than my history class does, I'm happy to do it because the material is actually interesting. It's not just BS note-taking assignments and boring design.
That note-taking shit, I ain't gonna lie, fuck note-taking, bro. Everything I love, bro, that shit. Bro, that note-taking, bro. Them days, bro, it'd be like, bro, you don't know true pain, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, I love my honors chemistry 2 teacher. Shout out her, man. She the GOAT. Great teacher, great person. You know what I'm saying? She cooked us brownies. She really knew how to teach. She was golden, man. Shout out to her. But when I tell you that anytime I walked in that hoe, I walked in that mug, boy, and I said, we doing a note-taking day, 8th period, bro. My soul took damage, my nigga. It took damage. Because, like, them note-taking days be the most boringest, monotonous, sleep-depriviest motherfucking days of your life, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They be boring, bro.
Questions? I mean, what's the point of even being a teacher if you're just gonna read off a PowerPoint for 2 hours straight?
Yeah, what's the point of me being here if you just gonna read off the PowerPoint? Like, at that point, I might as well just go home. You post it on like Canvas or something, and I just read it from that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's no real point in me being here.
Boring teachers are almost as bad as the teachers that take forever to grade. The reason these teachers are so bad is because you'll have an A in the class for the entire semester.
Yes, bro. Teachers that take... Bro, oh my god, bro. Teachers who take too long to grade are the worst. Because, like, bro, you have an A in the class for the longest, right? You chilling, you cooling. Your grade looking crisp. Nigga, tell me why there's 2 weeks before, you know what I'm saying, the term is over. And my shit go from like a 85 to like a 50. Nigga, like, what the it's because they wait so long. Like, when they grading them as it goes along, it's like, okay, I can track my grades, da-da-da-da-da. You know, I'm here academically when I need to be here, this, that, and the third. Like, you good, bro. But it's like, when they take so long, it's like, I can't track my progress. I can't track my shit. So it's like... You know what I'm saying? It's like you getting hoed, like, and things, you getting hoed and things of that nature. You feel what I'm saying?
And then the day before report cards are due, they'll put in like 5 major grades from like 3 months ago. And
yes, they'll put in 5 major grades. They don't tell nobody, and now your grade and now your grade is just done, my nigga. You ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. You just got bent over and eviscerated, my nigga. Ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. You just gotta take the L, bro. Like, that shit is not fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that shit fucking stinks. Like, no bull, like, no cap, bro.
Your grade will drop like 15 points. I thought I was chilling this whole time. Turns out I was fucked.
Yeah, you thought you was cool. Like, niggas be confident. Like, yeah, bro, oh, that test was easy, nigga. And now you got like a 32 in the class. Such your dumb ass, nigga. Yeah, you thought you was cool, huh? Sight, nigga. Like, yeah, like, bro, that's what it be feeling, bro. That's what that shit feel like, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Kind of like the teachers who call on students to answer questions. I remember for me, this was especially prevalent the year we had Zoom classes. I had a chemistry class.
Bro, I think I can speak for all my students, all my scholars, you know, shout out to all the students, the high schoolers, the APers. I ain't do a damn thing in them online classrooms. Boy, I tell you that, boy, I ain't do nothing, bro. Teacher called roll, I had to turn my camera on. You know what I'm saying? I turn that bit off. Shit, hop on Minecraft, Hunger Games, hop on Sky Wars and all that. You know what I'm saying? We go on, you know what I'm saying? We play Cuphead, DBZ Kakarot, you know what I'm saying, bro? Got that little setup going on, bro. That's dead ass what I did, bro. I ain't learned a motherfucking thing in that thing, guys. Bro, I ain't do shiz, bro. I be watching YouTube, bro.
That year, and every day at the beginning of class we had to do a warm-up, and then the teacher would call on one student in the call to work on the problem and explain it in front of the entire class. So the move was always to join the call at the beginning of class to get counted for attendance, and then immediately leave and then join back after the warm-up was over. At first it was only me and my friends who used this strategy, but eventually people caught on, and by the end of the year, like 2/3 of the class was leaving the call after attendance. If the teacher ever suspected anything, just say you have bad Wi-Fi. It's not your fault. Also, please follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna start posting there by the end of the week.
Hey, yo, shout out my boy Riley, man. That was a good video. That being said, it's your boy Jay. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, and stay blessed. It's your boy, you know what I'm saying, always yapping. But with that being said, man, have a great day.